And lastly, I want to talk, Steve touched on this earlier, I get the credit for all that success. I wish I could say it was all me. It's not. Steve told that story that I was the guy going out and reaching out to everybody in the mastermind. I had to do that because I'm not that bright. So I had to go get everybody else's idea because I was a little light on coming up with my own. And what I'll tell you is I've been blessed with great partnerships. You know, both my lending and my title partner are really stakeholders in our company. At our Christmas party, our team events, they're always there. And I can tell you, I've made more money with a partnership with Chicago than I have with any other of my stakeholders. And it's not so much about that they gave me a deal, but they provided a network and information that was valuable to me. And so I'll just tell a quick story. Steve and I, again, known each other for 6 years. A huge institutional player came into our state. They were getting ready to buy again. I said, hey, I think they're going to be buying again. I said, I'd love to get a meeting. I need to get a meeting with this guy. So I was trying to get my way in through the bottom door and it just wasn't working. Steve set up that meeting. Again, he couldn't get me the deal, but he got me the meeting. Now that, we'll sell 300-400 homes this year with that group. So I'm saying when you start treating your relationships like partnerships, I just think it's so much better. It's the way to do business. And I'll wrap up with this. I think Gene's giving me the signal. In a bacon egg breakfast in the morning, we've all eaten. What's the difference between the chicken and the pig? Easy, already said it. The chicken participated, and the pig was committed. And so if you look at that approach to your partnerships and you're that committed, I think it could be the best thing for your business. Again, thanks guys for your time. We got a great panel. Thanks so much, and I'll turn it back over to Steve.
We do have about 10 minutes for questions directly to Mr. Tanner. He talks a little quick, as you probably gathered, and he goes through this match. But the other thing Brett does, and I just want to jump in, is with his sales executive, so his title sales executive in Arizona, he mandates a monthly meeting every month, right? And talk about what you do there so these folks can kind of use that partnership.
Yeah, so I just had one 3 nights ago. Every month I meet with my sales exec. We've been doing this for now 3 years. I'd say it's one of the best things we do. I've always went to the meetings before with her and I did all the talking. And I learned that I should do a lot more listening. And so now I say, give me 3 things you would do if you were me in my business, because she knows what it is, right after you have a relationship for a long time. Give me 3 things you would do right now. And every month she's got 3 things I would have never thought of doing, but she's out there more than I am. I think agents, this is my analogy I always use, I think agents, we know what's going on with the buyers and the sellers. We know how to do a transaction. I would tell you a sales executive's got more knowledge on what's going on in the industry than agents ever do. Right? The only difference between my sales exec, I call her B-Money, but her name's Bernie. The only difference between B-Money and my business coach, other than the $1,000 a month I pay him, is that she does the same thing. There's no difference. She's talking to 150 or 200 successful agents in her marketplace every month. That's what my business coach is doing. He's talking to 150 to 200 successful agents in the market. So those people have resources, knowledge, tools that can help you be more successful. And you're going to get out of it what you put into it. I use every single tool. They come out with Corfac, I jump in, I say, I want to learn, I want to do it, I want to go. And so I think some people overlook tools. And it is what you get. What you put in is what you're going to get out. Think of it like a gym membership. My wife tends to get a little more out of her gym membership than I do. Okay, she goes every day. I don't. So if you use the tools and you use what the resources you have, you can get so much more out of it.
And part of today is I want you to think a little differently about title, particularly, maybe mortgage as well. I've never thought of myself in title. I don't even introduce myself that way. We're the largest business-to-business solution provider in the real estate space. I work in the Western U.S., there's 10 states. Last month, we did 233,000 transactions in my network. That's 825,000 stakeholders, and 63% of those people did business with me more than once in the last 6 months. That's what we do. Title happens at the end, with all due respect. Because until we build a relationship, create value, find a way to save you some time and money, we haven't had a chance to earn your business in title. But the one thing I'll say about Brett that makes him different is he takes it and he uses every single piece of value he can find and then integrates it. When we came out with the product, his call was, I like this Corfac thing. Okay, I want to meet the president, who's the head trainer, I want to know who's doing it the best, find out who your agent is. I get that call every month. And this guy's going to do 1,000 transactions possibly this year. and he's still every month wanting to get and learn more. So think of it a little differently so we can take something out of it. What other questions you guys have?